Hello, Legend Players that are reading here. Welcome back to some more Destiny 2's The Edge of Fate. Last time, we ventured deep into the Kells' cursed area of the House of Exile. We defeated their prime servitor, or something of that sort, and their Archon, Valisk, or Valisk, or Valentino, whatever the fuck his name is, the Pimp Valentino, if you will. He's not happy with this, but we dealt such a dangerous blow to his actual form of economics, to the House of Exile, that unfortunately they're currently in a situation where they just can't fuck with us. And isn't that just the best kind of not being able to fuck with your enemy? We take out their head honcho and all of a sudden it's like, I mean, he wasn't in charge, but he kind of was a manager, so now we have to hire someone new. Yeah, literally it took me, I think, almost 3 hours just to get through all of that area. So today we're going to try to push ourselves, take care of the Aeonian campus just a tad bit faster. And I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to see what everything else is built up for us. You know, the Outer Steppes, the Gorge, and allegedly whatever the hell this area is out here, the Stellar Sink. I think we've already been there before. That might have been the introductory areas to where we got into the game, but I could be wrong. And then we need to push ourselves even further on to the Singularity itself, which is supposed to be this device here. It's supposed to take me to this alleged black hole, which is apparently exactly what the House of Exile was trying to do the other day as well. Thankfully, we stopped them, but now we just have to deal with the consequences of everything else. The Vex, the Fallen, the Nine, who have sent us here for some reason. But we can't quite deal with the Nine yet until we take care of the more important issues, stabilizing the gravitational pull of the Singularity and the Fallen that are actively trying to make this a whole bigger issue than we need them to. Overall, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a lot of fun. SMG. I think from the conversations that I've been having with my clanmates, this DLC seems to be hilariously like a reverse Lightfall, if that makes sense. Lightfall had a very shitty story, but had a very fun environmental ability, which was Strand. Everyone did not like Lightfall story-wise, but Strand-wise was actually really kind of fucking fun. As for right now, it feels like the exact opposite, which is the story, which I have not been spoiled on as of yet. The story seems to be, like, so far 11 out of 10, really in deep with the lore. Environment is kind of enjoyable. It's just that when they sit there, it's like, oh yeah, then we have the Rosetta and we have the Matter Spark. That's when people are sitting there, it's like, we kind of just don't care about it. And I'm over here like, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought we've come to the area where we're sitting here, it's like, we don't care about the thing that you made for us to have fun, but you do care about the environment. Good to know. Good to know. Anyways, let's push forward on, past the House of Exile, and on to Drifter. What up, buddy?
Eons ago, the Nine gave...
Or the game will crash. Or the game will fucking crash. Got Bungie. What the fuck, guys? Why? This is like happened. It is goddamn Thursday. It is Thursday of the fucking week. You wanna know what that means? It's the third goddamn day of the DLC being out, and at least once a day, for the past 3 days, the game has fucking crashed. Bungie, what the fuck is going on? In the meantime, I finally got my emblem. I finally got my little pixelated emblem of, like, us seeing the portal from the Traveler from a distance. It's small, it's dumb, but I really like the emblem. It just kind of made me sit there and think, yes, we're slowly moving away from the Traveler. We're slowly moving to a point in which the light and the darkness is no longer the main cue of the story. Now we're moving on to something completely fucking different. And I guess we're about to figure out what that is.
Eons ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old Soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The hall's acting up. I don't reckon I know what to do with it, but I've got a thought. You could go so far as to call it an inkling. You've banked a lot of motes over the years. Maybe it's time to cash out.
Are we about to do something with the fucking... What? Are we about to push forward and just be like, you know what? Fuck it. Gambit's dying. Permanent Gambit death. Oh my god, no. Where is this thing? Oh, it's directly the fuck above me. Oh my god, it's directly the fuck above me. I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize that. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, yeah, that's weird. That's never looked like that before. What the hell am I looking at right now? Jesus Christ. Okay, well, real quickly, I do want to push forward and see what this is about, but I do also want to know what the hell these side quests are for. I don't know if it's going to automatically start something. It's automatically going to start something. Begin the Icor side quest. Never mind, I'll deal with that after I'm done with the story mode, when I'm not recording. Just so I can have some fun, don't you know? I would not think that Bungie would be the type of people to be like, oh yeah, if you move too far in the story mode, you will physically not be capable of... what's-its-face? You won't be able to go back and replay these certain side quests that were a one-time only thing. I think these are here to stay until the end of the story. And if they are, sucks for me. I guess I'll figure that out on my Hunter and Warlock later. Open Sesame. Gotta head down to the Central Academy. Can't wait to learn about these people. The Ionians. These people with a strange language. Ooh! Oh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. I think a conversation popped up for me and my clanmates a while, like earlier today, where we kind of sat there just like, why does Kepler feel like X? Why does it feel like this planet? And someone's like, actually, it kind of reminds me of this planet. And someone else be like, no, it reminds me of this. And I sat there like, why is Kepler just a weird combination of everything? It's like, what do you mean? It's like, it is a combination of Venus, Titan, Io, the Tangled Shore, Neomuna, the Last Saved City. It is a weird combination of every single location we've ever been to. And I don't even mean in the same sense as like, what's its face? As the Pale Heart. The Pale Heart is a literal combination of every single location we've been to. But I mean like entirely. The Impasse is just the Cosmodrome. The Divide seems to be this weird combination of the EDZ, frickin' and the Snowy Mountains, maybe Europa. Seclusion is literally just sorry, not the Seclusion. That is the old home of Zavala. The Blooming is like a weird part of Io, the old tree of silver wings. The Landing is just this combination of like the Last Saved City and the Tower. Weird mixture of everything. The Refraction seems to be some odd combination like the Dreaming City. It's like every bit and piece of locations that we've been to in the past 10 years is literally morphed and chunked into the Pale Heart. The Pale Heart is a literal memorabilia of every location we've been to. But Kepler, the Oort Cloud, this feels like they took bits and pieces of every location we've been to and they used it artistically to mold this location. I got Tangled Shore vibes when I was in the Augur's Bethel in Exile's Accord. Now I'm getting Neomuna vibes when I go to Aeonian Campus. And everywhere slowly is just kind of giving me Venus, Io, and Titan vibes. Because there's this rocks everywhere, this constant vibe of like nothing makes sense. It's weird, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. The Emeritus. Okay, Emeritus. Professor Emeritus of Kepler. The retired, but still advising. Nice. Good to meet you, Professor. You are approached by one of the cowled figures. Their fingers reach out to graze your armor with reverence. They speak musically, intently, and their rapid gestures imply urgency and concern. You gather that some of the scientists are in immediate danger, and that your weapons are needed in the Wildfire Laboratory. The figure's hand touches your armor like a talisman as they beseech you for help.
They're clearly very upset, and I don't blame them. Abduction is terrifying. I still haven't been able to suss out why talks with the Exiles went south. Maybe these are poor circumstances for negotiation.
The readings on Kepler are still spiking. The singularity is still a threat. We'll need the Ionians' help if we want to open that lock.
Damn. Annihilation Wyvern. Conductor's show. Oh, the conductor? No fucking way. Tell me the conductor's here for some fucking reason. Ooh, you're ugly. Very ugly. Hey, spirit blooms! This used to be a thing that we could find on Venus. Okay, clearly I'm missing something. I'm going in the wrong direction. I can't even go in the right direction. Why can I not go in the right direction? Rosetta frequency cleared. Okay, that's nice, but I don't think I... Never mind. I have a small concept of language. Pronunciation, symbols, that type of stuff. But it looks like it doesn't matter if I level up with the Ionian language or not. Oh, I was meant to go here, wasn't I? This is all part of the plan. Oh god. Seriously getting some Portal 2 vibes from this now. I apologize. Where the fuck am I supposed to find some matter spark from here? I just realized it's conveniently off in the distance. Holy hell, we're moving. Whee! Pretty environment. Structure definitely reminds me of the archaeology back on Titan. Why do they die? I'm sorry. Warden server. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That could not have worked out less in my favor. I hear you. Ooh, gotta do this mid-combat now. Okay. Part of me feels like I should be a tad bit annoyed by that, and if it was Matter Spark, I don't know. As a personal preference, I'm not that too keen on it. But the portal gun, however, you know who you're talking to. You're talking to the man who loves fucking Portal. Nice. There we are. That's right. Get out of here.
That's just as many researchers as the Emeritus said there would be. Didn't lose anyone. That's a relief.
I wonder if you might shed some light on something while we're still learning the language. This settlement is obviously well established, over decades, if not centuries, but I see little in the way of weapon emplacements or true fortifications. Has there been no conflict all that time?
That's the gist I'm getting. The Vex are new, and the Eliksni, well, they used to have a working trade relationship. Armed conflict is new for the locals.
So something must have recently gone down that all parties sat there and said, no, we're done. We can't tolerate this anymore. But what the hell could have happened between the Ionians and the Eliksni that essentially just made them sit there and say, no, we don't tolerate this anymore? The Ionians are a species, are they experimenting? They're a species of what feels to be scientists. Are they actually just legitimately experimenting on them? No. I feel like that would be such a dick move to be like, oh yeah, we don't know why they're attacking us. I mean, we just, you know, use their children as a fuel source. What a crazy thing people would be mad about. The man thanks the Golden Ratio for your safe return. The Singularity remains stalled, and no Ionian was harmed. The Emeritus clasps your hand in thanks. They add something about food. You're sure it's food, but the overall tone of the conversation does not seem about dinner. Very soon, they have forwarded you some location coordinates. They want you to save their agricultural center from an attack. Okay, I got you.
Nice work, Guardian. You reunited the Ionians with their loved ones.
The scale of this problem concerns me. Our forces aren't so robust as to defend this whole settlement indefinitely, and defense is fruitless if we can't stabilize the Singularity. We just discovered a lost colony. This discovery changes how we see our own system. How many others are out there?
God, I don't even know. I mean, hell, the storm clouds on Neptune literally prevented us from knowing anything about Neomuna for the entire time. They've been out there ever since they crash-landed, which was about during the time frame of the Dark Age. Damn, that's disturbing. But unfortunately, it was a double-edged sword. What was keeping us out was keeping them in. They physically had no way to reach out and call for help.
Guardian, you have one new call.
The fuck?
You've made great strides in communicating with the Ionians. We've learned their language has multiple origins. Little wonder it needs such effort. Understanding comes not a moment too soon. Between the Eliksni and the Vex, the situation here is unstable. And we have so much to learn from them. I followed your example in translating. Script first, then words. These notes you recovered, unbelievable. The advances this outlines in gravitational manipulation, without the light. And that's only one thesis. I hope some of them at least will be amenable to returning to Earth. We cannot lose this connection. We simply can't.
When... I'm sorry, give me just one moment on that, folks. My ghosty ghost, I gotta really ask you some questions now. When the fuck were you capable of doing that? I'm being dead serious when I say this. When the fuck were you capable of doing that? The past decade I've known you, you have never once done that. When the fuck were you capable of doing that? Holy shit, I'm learning new shit about you every day. Damn. I mean, I love you, Ghosty Ghost, but there's 2 trains. Why is there 2 trains? Why is there just a gulf in the middle of nowhere? Why does it look like we have a portal leading somewhere? Oh, god damn it. Fallow. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Okay. Invitation. Okay, so it should have got Fallow, Nostros. So it looks like I'm going to do Nostros and Commencements.
The destructive activity in the agricultural zone is reading as Vex. They're the ones attacking the food supply.
Stop me if this one is obvious, but do Vex need to eat?
Not in any
Nope.
fashion we recognize.
Sounds like an empty life. Then this is just sabotage against the Ionians.
As if they weren't facing enough. The Nine, the Vex, and a singularity ripping the planet apart. That's too obvious a coincidence to ignore.
Putting up walls when I don't need you to.
That Vex looks like it's protecting something. Guardian, watch out.
Please, no Vex scares me. Boy, hold up, boy! Stay. Well, he's dead. Oh, I need to push buttons. Terminal destabilized. Of course it is. I knew exactly what I was doing all from the fucking start. I saw something and I sat there and said, you know what I need to do? I need to destroy everything aside from that one specific thing. Like a sane person would. I feel... Oh!
The Vex
There's a wall
tended
directly
to
above
just
me.
let me pass on by before you showed up.
Excuse me? The Vex ignored you.
Guess they didn't see me as a threat. What can I say? I have a friendly face.
God damn it.
Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionians' language? You said you've been here a few weeks, at best.
Oh, I was made for this. I'm a translator. I especially love languages I've never heard before.
I guess I do have a question. Why are the Ionians speaking in a form of, like, scripture slash robotic-like language? My guess is that they at one point were humans that somehow left Earth. But then they just destabilized from Earth into a completely different civilization. Everything that's happening here is kind of just like their descendants from Earth. Awoken were technically people who left Earth during the events of the collapse. Unfortunately for them, they were caught at the end of the universe, their ships were destroyed, and somehow a wish was granted by Mara Senna, who was then reborn into an Awoken, who then chose the name Mara Sov. At least that's the lore that I'm aware of. It's like it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Why? The Amunin, Awoken, and the Ionians. Interesting. Why'd they go so far out of their way to change? Not that change is inherently horrible or bad, and I get that they've been out here for decades, so you know, maybe it's just this slow evolution of they forgot. Sounds dumb, but it is technically true.
There's the
Folk
Vex.
tales and events like that change over time because we forget small details, and small details are important for the sake of continuing the correct, proper enunciation of the story. Without small details, we can actually lose a lot of information. I don't know why I'm doing this. I really don't. I just figured, hey, it'd be fun to just do some damage. Fortunately, we're in the middle of a boss fight, so, you know, my funsy plan is not planned out the way I thought it would have. Wait, hello there, ugly. You look interesting. You look familiar for some reason, and I don't think I like that I know what I think you are.
Do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
Is that Red War Gauntlets? Oh my god! Damn, y'all are making me feel old. Throwing me a pair of gauntlets I physically have not seen or heard from since Dominus Gall. God. Guessing this is the first place that. Oh. Oh, that's dumb. It's the same problem all short people have. It was just conveniently above my fucking head. Slowly fall down, push myself forward, and get the fuck out of here. That's what's happening. Okay, I'm learning. Slowly but goddamn surely. Heavy ammo! Fuck yeah. Oh, I didn't break that time. Let me just smack. You know, just good old smack. Damn, that does damage. If I kill him before he kills me, they'll despawn. I will have won, and the day will be saved.
Guardian,
You're
we should
goddamn
take a scan of
welcome.
that drive. See if there's any data stuck offline the Ionians need.
That'll be some good information.
It's incredible. Terms I recognize mapped to advanced concepts, prefixes and suffixes as used in agricultural science. We can use this. Let me do some analyzing, but this is a huge missing piece to understanding the Ionians.
Under the circumstances, what keeps the Ionians here? It could begin evacuation proceedings. They would be safe back on Earth.
But they wouldn't be home. They could take a piece of Kepler with them, sure, but it's not the same.
Homes can be replaced, but lives can't.
The Ionians might feel differently about that. This place is sacred to them. The universe determined they belong here. Singularity or not, we can't tell people to pack up and leave yet. Not without helping people who've been stranded from the rest of humanity.
Agreed. No one's leaving until we learn more.
Okay, I'm understanding now. Rosetta is the language of the Ionians. It's basically the characters, it's the coding, it's the everything. I'm beginning to understand. So that's what I got by Rosetta and Rosetta 2. Because Matter Spark I have yet to upgrade, and frankly, I'm not going to lie, I would love a fucking upgrade to Matter Spark at this time.
Lodi, those Vex. You need to know who controls them. Her name is Maya, the Conductor. She was human once.
What's her objective?
On the surface, to return our current time to a more prosperous one. But her true motive is to reunite with her spouse.
Neither of those sound particularly sinister, but I take it it's what she's willing to do to achieve that goal.
Maya has an ability. She can control whoever she pleases. She's commanding
Bingo.
the Vex, a normally leaderless faction, and she's even taken hold of our allies to turn them against us. If she's here, she can do anything to get what she wants.
She could be the reason as to why the Singularity's here, but that's... That doesn't explain why she would be here in the first place. It's not like the 9 would provide her some form of information. Right? Right? Finally, some moments of peace. Thank you for your assistance, Anomaly Blessed. A strange lit capsule is almost certainly there. Before all this, we built the lock as an altar. A vital ritual has been sealed from us, but is living without our practice truly living. The altar of relativity led to a place where it is easiest to detect the holy anomaly. We would even bring our exile friends with us to worship. Please, Anomaly Blessed, pass through and stabilize our holy site. Interesting. You guys have such a lovely language. I'm not going to lie about that. Speak with Dean Rebecca. Oh, hi! When did you get here? So nice to meet you, Dean. Anomaly Blessed, I have an urgent request for you. The exiles have occupied our holy progenitor ship. The energy readings match hazardous explosive material. The ship's remnants still have fuel cells. If they explode, it could vaporize the settlement. Why is the Archon making things worse? It is the inflammatory attack by a friend lost in madness. He urges the singularity onwards, and the light fires to encourage the flames to rise. We all would prefer not to sublimate. Now, go now, please.
I know. The exiles have gotten into the, progenitor ship.
It's the remnants of the colony ship they arrived in. Any vibrational disruption could dislodge the lock and speed the singularity's growth.
We better move fast. Someone once told me that a shuttle quarter that size can go up like a bomb.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Nostos. Let's go. Interesting. So, where are we in this endeavor? So we just took care of Nostos. Or we're going to go into. So that means we should be taking care of commencement. Interesting. So that means we should be about halfway through the situation. That's in that. Ooh. I'm moving along a lot faster than I thought I would. Hold up. So, oh, sorry, different achievement. So, Saturnism Transient Gouge took care of that the other day. The Invitation is the first mission to go into the game. Follow Nostos Commencement. These are the first set of missions, and I'm gonna go on a good limb and say Morphology is supposed to be, or Morphology, Charge, Disruption are supposed to be like a different area. Calculus, Quarantine, Criticality is supposed to be a different area, and the message is going to be the final area in the game. At least that's my guess so far. And above all else, I'm kind of really enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie. Unlock all relocator upgrades. Oh, so the portal guns, that's at maximum. Oh, that kind of
The
sucks.
ship the Elixir
Oh well,
have
I'll deal with the
taken
consequences
over.
later.
You're saying it's the very one the Ionians came here in?
Part of it anyway, what's left. They converted it to a permanent emplacement, but they still call it the progenitor ship. The mother of the Ionians. It's the source of all their tools. They put a little piece in every building. Every scientist gets a shot at the hull when they graduate. If the ship goes up, there's a lot the Ionians can't do. Do you have any experience with bomb disposal?
We've handled plenty of mines before. This shouldn't be a problem.
I have more or less handled the thought process of blowing up bombs. Not really actually defusing. Ghost, why are we making promises to them? Oh, hello there. Is there any way I could ever find a way to do Matter Spark? By itself, individually. Come on, please? Awesome. I had 8, I needed 5. I've been
The
overachieving.
style of ship is quite old. Even with only this much left, it's incredible. I haven't seen anything like it. The material could have been affected by the time anomaly here. That could account for the relatively good condition.
As a frame of reference, how old would you say it is compared to your ships?
Easily hundreds of years.
Oh,
Ah. Oh god. Well, time to fight someone, I suppose.
That equipment sure looks elixir. Let's see if we can tease it free.
Oh, hi!
Exile, Captain? We must be doing some real damage if they're deploying like this.
Well, you're not Veracid himself. So I guess killing you will have to do. Don't mind if I do. All of these missions kind of seem to be, it feels like a bunch of lore is being spoken about everything going on in the environment as we are exploring the environment and discovering it in real time. But it also just feels like a, oh yeah, go over here, go kill this, go over there, go kill this. And then at the very end of it all, just try not to die. At the very end of all these missions, it just feels like, oh yeah, go over here, kill this, go over here, kill that, final boss, boom, you're done. These feel like much smaller missions than what we're accompanied. But at the same time, it's more missions. I don't know how I feel about that. We have twice as many missions as we normally get from the campaign, but they are significantly reduced because of the fact that we are... Oh, no. Okay, I need these motes to spawn. I am actively... Unless I can't get any charge motes unless I'm in my... Oh, I have to get charge... Okay. I'm seeing. Then yeah, wait a minute. I still have questions. I was in my 4. I was in my ball. Oh, wait, I am a little curious. How much damage does Matter Spark do this guy? Oh, God, that... Okay, that does consistent damage. That does consistent damage. Doesn't feel like something I should be using for damage, ever. I mean, not to say it's not fun. Good chance that killing him might end the mission. That's also really fucking early.
Guardian,
Oh,
mines.
shit.
If even one of them goes off, it threatens the entire material supply for the settlement.
No problem, lady. You and I both know I am a prime mine expert. I have blown up a lot of bombs in my day, and frankly, I will continue to blow up bombs. Shit. There we go. Okay, Matter Spark timer's running out. Oh, it's a dome. Fuck me, I guess. But just like your head's getting caved in. Captain's dead. Ship has survived.
No more anomalous energy signatures. Good work, Guardian. The Ionians are safe because of you.
We have to do more to stop the House of Exile. We know from our dealings in the Accord, the Archon's just out to speed up the Singularity's growth. He's just gonna throw more gas on the fire.
The Guardian will be able to stabilize the Singularity once we get through. There are too many problems, and all of them are connected.
You have no idea.
Unless you have any ideas, then we have to consider evacuation. Reunification with humanity. After centuries apart.
Centuries? No. Them coming to Earth would be existentially disorienting.
Lodi, please don't
Actually, that's very
mistake
true.
me. This is the Ionians' home. We have to believe there's a way for them to return safely.
And what if there isn't?
Ah, fuck, this is kind of interesting. Two arguments posing very dangerous, very good points above all else. One believes that the only way to save them is to stay away and to run away, evacuate, while we figure out the situation here. The other solution is go down with the ship. If all things go to hell and they refuse to leave, then we can't save them. It's a tough life lesson to swallow, but it is unfortunately a life lesson. If the Ionians refuse to leave, And we've done everything we can to convince them, hey, motherfuckers, you gotta stop. We can't. If they choose death, they choose death. It is a sucky life lesson, but it is a life lesson nonetheless. Hello again, Anomaly Blessed. Your help has truly been invaluable in maintaining what we can. Each inch is appreciated. Delightful news. Dean Rebecca has information regarding a discovery, strangely capsule, and she has explained what they do. Each ring of the Altar of Relativity is chronologically stabilized to prevent any upper dimensional damage from leaking out. Don't worry, when all are in, you'll be able to pass through without your matter smearing across time streams. Oh, I'm so happy to know that I'm essentially going to be time traveling for a brief moment. Thank you, Emeritus. Oh, that's not disturbing information at all. Hi, Dean and Rebecca. We need to fucking talk. What do you mean that this could just streamline me? This could spaghettify me all over goddamn time and space itself. Oh, Rebecca, I need some answers. Thank you, Anomaly Blessed. In addition to the practical matter of not vaporizing, the site you defeated... Yeah, not vaporizing is kind of a good solution to the situation. The site you defended holds sentimental and sacred value to us all. That's fair. Our important site is threatened. We appeal to the voices of the Nine, Lodi and Orin, future and past, bodies beyond matter, and sight beyond linearity. And you, Anomaly Blessed. Fate ordains you help us protect our graduation. Please remove the Vex and whatever or whomever drives them from the site of the graduation defense ritual. I'll include data on how to access the area.
They found you so fast. My name is Orin. My name was Nasan R. Was Nasya Sawa. What do you call yourself, stranger?
Lodi, pleasure. Miss Orin, do you know something about who brought me here?
I know you will be elected to become something impossible. Your molecules have already volunteered.
I'm sorry, my molecule?
I was the emissary as you were, and will become the same. I quit, and it left me transmuted. I think if I can help you adjust, I can reclaim my mind.
Emissary for whom?
The beings in your dreams.
You know who brought me here.
What an interesting set of circumstances. So it definitely seems that this is a situation of the past, present, and future. The past being Lodi, the present being myself, and the future being, the emissary. Or that could be backwards of sorts. It could be an odd combination of the past being the emissary, the present being myself, and the future being Lodi. The emissaries... The Nine are using us to prepare Lodi for his mantle as the next emissary. Those bastards wouldn't really push that far, would they? Like, I get it. When they want something, they will get it. But they really need to push. They're literally stealing someone from their own time space, bringing them to a different era of time, getting them formulated up with everything that's happening, and then saying, okay, now you're going to work for us. You can't deny this, no matter how much you believe you can or want to. God damn. Ulterior observations. Ooh! God, I love these weapons. And it's a tier 2 weapon, which means its secondary perks are actually enhanced. Hey, I'm finally getting some better weapons. I feel like if I really wanted to grind my ass off to be like, no, I have to get good weapons, I have to do this, I have to do that, I think a part of me would wholeheartedly just be like, no. At that point, I might as well just grind for like tier 3 weapons. I'm not going to lose my mind in the process of being like, nah, I gotta get those weapons. Tier 1 weapons is kind of what we all have. Tier 2 weapons are like god rolls that have enhanced perks. Great example. This is like my mountaintop. These guys are enhanced perks, even though for some reason that image is glitching out for some reason. Perfect Paradox. Yeah, this is essentially kind of like a tier 2 or tier 3 weapon. The only difference is a tier 3 weapon either has multiple different secondary perks or it has multiple different primary perks. I think a tier 4 is when all the primary and secondary perks are enhanced. And again, they have like a second layering of options. And a tier 4 or 5 is when they have a third set of options. It's weird. Siva's Bane. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this shader on my Perfect Paradox. But I use this Perfect Paradox so often, and I don't see myself putting the damn Iron Banner memento on anything else. I have one of every memento at this point. And it's kind of nice. Except for Gambit. I haven't played Gambit in fucking forever. It's kind of sad. I haven't played Gambit in forever. Oh. Okay. Commencement. We will do this, and I think that might be it for today's video. I don't know. We'll figure out how this goes. I think I chit-chatted way too much last video, because that was, I think I just edited that today. That was a 2.5-hour video, even with cuts. Ugh. Commencement.
Orin, can you fight?
Persimmon.
Barely.
Yes. Lodi, you can help. Can you see down the Valley of Time? 2 minutes ahead.
I am very sorry, ma'am, but I do not know what you're saying.
Take your time, Orin. Guardian, draw out Maya's Vex. The Vex signals Dean Rebecca provided her quote. Something's not right. Vex outposts are usually interlinked. Take these ones down first, and it will weaken the others in hiding.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Gotta be careful, got lasers everywhere. What the fuck? It's like they remembered the fact that I didn't like the laser light show going on in what's-its-face, Season of the Seraph. Bastards. Okay, well, good news and bad news of sorts. I can't move up. So how does one? Whew. Okay, never mind then. Figure the way around. Okay, Maya Sundaresh. To be frankly honest with you when I say this, what the fuck are you doing here? And why do I not care? There we are. Okay. Pushing forward, ladies and gents. Pushing forward.
Here's the Vex Ikora was talking about.
What the fuck? Maya, there's nothing here that embodies your plans of resetting everything back to the Golden Age by vexifying us. So just fuck off. Unless there's something here you'd like to tell us about for some fucking reason. Maya! Maybe this form of coral moss that's growing everywhere. Oh, my apologies. Computer!
Clear up the signals in the area, and bam! We have the location on a bigger boss. And we can use that one to get to the biggest boss. Let's go.
Huh. Great, so we just gotta take care of the 2 mini-bosses, and we'll be perfectly fine. As they spawn right before my eyes. Why is the environment shaking? That's not supposed to happen. Goddamn campus and university, man! Damn it, Maya, I thought you were a nerd. Why are you trying to destroy the books, man?
So, we think there's a Strangelet capsule at the ritual site Dean Rebecca told us about. Do you think it was there all along?
It's possible. The way the Ionians talk about dark matter, like even elementary particles of the universe contain the spirit in their way.
The capsule is better this way. It's fading for me, but I hear the singularity as well, in the distance.
Like a groan. You hear it too?
Vex. Well, I've tracked down the Vex, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm building their constructs for them now. Lock and keys to try to prevent me. Those bastards. Creative. I'll give them that. Listen, I just put a dent in the Archon's bullshit. Frankly, Maya, I've already dealt with your bullshit before. I can and I will kick your ass again if I fucking have to. Your echo of fucking command be damned. For like, well, just for a moment. Oh, lovely. Oh, and you have a second set of shields on, do you now? Oh, you're all pathetic. Granted, I will admit, your new sets of robots, the ones that kind of fly and orbit one another, I will admit, they may not be a challenge, they are kind of just freaky. I don't really know what else to say to that. They're just downright freaky. Ugh. Oh, this guy's a little purple. Come on. I take it if we kill you, the second boss is going to spawn almost immediately, or what's happening? Shit. Ow! Oh, there's no... It's not a darkness zone. Combat power, 200. Again, not quite there, but I appreciate your effort. Do I have to matter spark my way through? Actually, I don't. Fuck it. Let me at him. Let me at him. I want to take him all on. You bastards have no way to stop me. I'm fucking invincible. Absolutely unstoppable. Die. Die the way immortal electrified
hands. As we've been
hand.
the Ionians moving through their settlement, I've been constructing a theory. It needs work, but the nascent form is this. After the collapse, few people were leaving Earth. More recently, we would notice. And the Ionians are truly humans. I think they must have come here during the Golden Age. Maybe even before.
You keep saying that word. Collapse? I've never heard the Ionians say Golden Age or anything like it, but they've mentioned a span of time that was good. Better? Could be it.
Oh, fuck. We gotta tell the time traveler about the time span that happens in between events, don't we now? So first we tell him he can't return home and that he was potentially brought to the future and was most likely going to be abandoned or stranded here just for the sake of the Nine's cruel and twisted domain. But the question is what the hell do they want with Lodi? I get that they need him to be potentially another emissary, but why do they need an emissary? The witness is dead. They have no relative reason to actually do anything that doesn't satiate their curiosity. Unless were waiting. Unless this whole time they've literally just been waiting. They were too weak to take care of the Traveler or the Witness, but the Traveler didn't pose a threat, but the Witness did. We took care of the Witness so that now that there's no potential threats, they can do what they've been trying to do before the Traveler and the Witness got here. And in between potentially hundreds of years and thousands of years, curiosity is the only thing that made them pass the time. Okay, I think I'm filling in the gaps a little bit too quickly. I think I'm only halfway through this goddamn story mode. And I think I'm filling in the gaps of everything that's happening. I mean, I'm very happy that I'm figuring this out, but... So if that's the case, that means they need an emissary for what they're about to do, which means Auron quit because she was not happy with whatever the fuck they were going to do. However, that does not mean that we are currently aware of whatever the fuck this is. This is still a situation of sorts, and a dangerous one at that. Okay. So the Nine wants something.
You said your vocation was translating. Now that you've added the Ionians to your repertoire, how many do you speak?
Fluently 4, passively 9, only written 2. Not many folks to speak them with these days. I grew up speaking 3 at home. I learned the others in school. Here and there, anyone who would teach me. Those 2 written ones, maybe I can learn how to pronounce them.
I think he's talking about like dead languages like Latin. Because technically speaking, we have a rough concept as to what Latin sounds like, but it's not a guarantee. There is a phrase I've been shouting anytime I play Ultron in Marvel Rivals, which is Cogito ergo sum. That is Latin. The problem is we don't know for a fact if that is guaranteed Latin. We don't know if that's how Latin sounds or not. It's kind of it's the weird argument of congratulations, you spoke a language. Now, whether you spoke it correctly or not is completely out the fucking window. You know, it's that situation of congratulations, you said something. Now, did you say it correctly? Did you enunciate? Did you pronounce?
As you saw earlier. The same tactic should work to drop that shield.
Yeah, I just gotta matter spark my way through this. Not that I'm complaining. The ball is fun. I just wish it did more damage. Or maybe like a charge attack ability, you know? Just more, a bit more than just, oh yeah, I'm crawling. I'm dashing. Like, yeah, I'll admit, this is great for, like, ad clear. DPS a little bit, it's steady, it's fluid, it kind of reminds me of like a machine gun at sorts. It just doesn't strike me as something that I'd be like, oh yeah, there's boss coming up? Let's use Smatter Spark on him, just because I know it's kind of secretly broken. How? It's not bad, it's not overpowered, it's not good, it's just kind of it's this thing where you said it's like, it's kind of fun. Having it tethered to DPS and to traverse is smart. I did like that when they announced it. This is essentially just a Deep Sight 2.0, more interactiveness to it, versus just pressing and holding X on something and praying to God it actually does something cool.
Auron, you said you had the dreams too, before you became emissary?
Languages I didn't understand. My leg turning to bismuth.
Mine was cadmium, though.
Your
Dead Fallen
interference has been noticed.
The Conductor.
Oh,
Even out here,
fuck.
anyone who stands in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled. You are here to make things worse.
Am I? I understand our designs for the future seem mutually exclusive to you. But I have ignored the Guardians since Nessus.
What power does this Maya bear? It's hives and nausea. Whatever paracausality she wields is fundamentally rule-breaking.
It's the light. It's literally a mixture of light and darkness combined together. Memory-based darkness infused with the physical incantations of
You
the light.
chase a villain of your own imagination. My goals are not against you. They are above you. Now, leave us.
You can't change things back to the way they once were. The past is fucking empty. No one's there. So why the fuck are you goddamn living there, you goddamn psychopath?
She's still going to throw everything she has to get us out of the way.
Just as dumb as I remember you. Why aren't you here, almighty, huh? That didn't miss. You freeze! Break! Bye. Okay, just gotta manage to spark my way through this, you know. Good old fashioned. I will admit, the more I play this, the more I'm saying it's like, oh, so they basically just made solo ops, single-based story mode missions that are beginning to end have no continuous lore throughout the rest of them. And I sit there and I say, that's kind of dumb. Also kind of smart, though. Oh, I don't heal while I'm in Matter Spark mode, so any damage I take is... Oh, any damage I take is permanent. Which means I have to undo Matter Spark if I want to heal back up. If I get too dangerously close, I'll get kicked out of it, won't I? Now, where's the last one? Oh, there is no last one. Or that was the last one. I'll figure out these words in but a brief moment, motherfucker. Straight! Put up that shield again, god damn it. Oh shit. Being a tad bit aggressive now, are ya? Shit! Ass gate. Definitely not from the Black Guard. The only problem is this type of effects I haven't seen. Can I at least kill these ones before? Oh shit. Oh, so if I lose all my health, I just get kicked out of Matter Spark. I don't even, like, fucking die. I got a little scared. I thought that was it. Damn, this bastard's being accurate, though. Hey, buddy. Buddy, don't, I have 100 health. I have 100 health. You know what that means? It means I got more health than normal. It means I got that fucking good ass and health insurance, don't you know? There we go. Oh, I still need to break them. Can I break the cube with Matter Spark? No, I can't. Okay, tad bit tedious, but not annoying. As of right now. This is kind of the shit that I'm expecting, honestly. That's dead. Now, let's see if we can show off what we've been learning for the past decade, eh? A little bit of this. Jackass.
So, Maya wants to return us to the Golden Age. The Ionians haven't talked about it. When was the Golden Age?
It ended centuries ago. There's reason to suspect the Ionian ancestors arrived before it began. Imagine watching the world end from the edge of the system.
Ikora, when was all this? Did the collapse happen in my time? Did my family die in an apocalypse? Or did they get to grow old and die happy? I need to know that they live a full life, even if I'm not there to see it.
That's honestly a hard question. I wish I was joking, Lodi. I think I said this in the last video. Canonically speaking, we know that we discovered the Traveler in 2014. And we had, I don't even know if it was maybe a couple hundred years before the darkness got to us. Literally, the time frame after 2014 is an absolute blur. We know things have taken place over hundreds of years, thousands maybe, but not even close to 100,000s or millions. We literally don't know. We literally do not know how long things have been since 2014 to when our Guardian got resurrected in Destiny 1. It really is a fucking mystery, and I'm sorry about that.
How long ago? How long? When did the world end?
So many records were wiped out. We don't have an exact number. Hundreds of years ago.
They're gone. Are you kidding me? Just like that? There was an apocalypse, and it's ancient history, and that's it. I mean, didn't someone think that to etch a date in a stone or something helpful? There's no time capsules, there's no bunkers, just gone?
And I can't undo any of it.
There's no point.
Lodi, that would have never been possible. Surely you know this.
No. I don't know.
You're not the first person to wake up lost. I'll tell you what I tell the others. The Golden Age rose and fell, and then so did the Dark Age. There were few of us then, and survival barely eked out. But we did. Humans live. We built a city. In time, there will be more.
There were hundreds.
I know. Can you tell me what you do remember?
What does it matter now? I'm sorry. I was... sorry.
The man's learning a lot.
It's such a simple question, but I know. I remember stars. I used to drive out into the country to see them. As bright as they were hundreds of years ago. Oh, always used to take my breath away. Just looking up, realizing all over again how much more was out there that nobody saw. Guess the stars aren't such a wonder anymore. Out here.
There are still mysteries.
Too many to count. Well, that was nice. Ah, fuck. We're telling the time traveler everything that happened in between his time and
Their
ours.
identity is so tied to this place, to this work. I wonder if they would be happy if we evacuated them to the city. To take them away from it would be the same as if we left Soul and the Traveler behind. Our purpose becomes null.
I need a little Eric. Guardian, come find me in the temple.
Okay, got an LZ at the Aeonian campus. Honestly, this is a fine LZ. The Aeonian campus is surprisingly small. But I'm not gonna lie, for a small area, they did this place justice. This place is fucking gorgeous. Especially with what I'm assuming to be a cherry blossom tree. Vessel of the Nine. Lodi's voice channel is being overloaded with some kind of strange interference, but his signal is pinging your comms. Search for a spot with a clear signal to contact him. Hyperial G-Man. Correspondence. Okay, so all these quests are still here, which I'm very happy to announce at the very least. I would really hate for that to happen. Just go throughout the campaign, get like to the last mission, be like, nah. Oh, hi. What's up, Ikora? We here for
Cleared
Lodi?
the path for the Ionians to approach their field study site once more. One of them said thank you to me as they were walking by. Lodi mentioned teaching them some phrases. He's been helpful. The Ionians approach science as faith. Utmost belief in understanding through study. Certainty not in the result, but in the process. And in their faith, room for failure. The necessity of it to try again with new understanding. I think I should follow my intuition with Lodi. I should form a new hypothesis.
That he's not a bad guy. He's just trying to do what he can. He's trying to understand everything that's happening whilst it's happening. Okay. Strangely capsule. Oh, hello. Treasured biology. Have we peaked? Your attention. Uranus 7. What the hell? As you access the interface, it melds with Rosetta. Rojan's words form in your mind. Anomaly blessed, your field work is efficient and thorough. We are fortunate to have found favor with you. With the return of another Strangelet, we are able to cull bad data from our hypothesis. We've narrowed your next destination to the outer steps. We are locking the altar to the Strangelet's capsule now. Go in certainty. The outer steps,
Lodi, as the Guardian tracks down more Strangelets, we're wanting to better understand the presence of dark matter on Kepler. Do you have an Ionian contact we could speak with?
Sure do. Dr. Carnahan's gonna be your gal. She's, she's a bit of a recluse, doing a bunch of research out here in the sticks. She was one of the first Ionians I met when I landed here. I say met. She did point some kind of thingamajig at my head. Not a gun, mind you, more like a Swiss Army medieval gauntlet.
No, in this world, regardless of if it's a gauntlet or a gun, I'll be frank with you, I think we should take it as a goddamn threat. Hello there, Dean. How are you doing? Can't speak with you right now, but it's been good talking with you. As, you know, best as I can. Okay, so the next area seems to be the Outer Steps Strangelet. That, I believe, is something I'm going to handle out for the next time. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to push myself to play the Outer Steps and allegedly the Gorge, and then I think the final mission is going to be something I'm going to handle on a different day. Holy shit, step 19 out of 31. Okay, we are... God damn, we are like, what, 12 steps away? Jesus. I mean, I'm happy to know we're pushing through it, but... God damn. Why the hell did it take me 3 hours for one video? I'm not even joking. It only took me 3 hours to stream one of those videos, and today it's only taken me like a little less than an hour and a half. I'm not even gonna lie. I might not even have to edit this video, to be honest with you. God damn. And I feel a little bit bad because this is all happening very quickly, but not quick enough because, how do I say this? By the time I upload and edit this video, for me personally, as the time I'm making this, it is Thursday. It is Thursday, July 16th. By the time I upload and edit this, it will probably be Friday, July 17th. AKA, it's going to be the day of the raid race. Now, for anyone who does not know what the fuck I'm talking about, the big new activity that came with Kepler is the brand new destinational raid, the Desert Perpetual. TDP, that's what it's called. The Desert Perpetual raid is coming out quite literally tomorrow. World's First will appear for the next 48 hours after that, and people are going to have the entirety of the weekend to do their absolute damnedest to attempt to do the hardest variant of this raid. And surprisingly, for the first time in Destiny history, once the World's First team clears the activity... Hello. My sister entered the chat. My sister has entered the basement. With a wine glass in hand. Is she going for it? The Snoop Dogg wine? I just called her ass out. Hello, Molly. No, yeah. The Desert Perpetual raid's going to appear, and after the first team clears the hard variation of it, that's when the normal version of the raid's going to come out, and it's going to be available for everyone. And for some reason, the community, or at least the whatever percentile of the community that secretly hates this game but act like they play it 24/7, is upset about this. It's like they don't want fun content to enter the game for some fucking reason. They really say, no, this game's too difficult? Good. Only the top 5% should be able to play this game. What do you mean people are having fun? Those bastards, how dare they? What do you think this is? Rainbow Six Siege? Called you out again, sister. Sorry about that. Oh, that's my sister. I love her. She's awesome. Anyways, so after the first 48 hours of the raid, the hard mode will go away and the normal variant will come around. The thing I'm a little scared about is with what happened with the last major DLC being the Final Shape did something very weird and it implemented the raid into its story mode. Like you would go through all 7 missions and the strike being liminality, and you'd go throughout all of that and then it'd be like, hey, the Final Shape will continue and the witness will end in 4 days. And I'm over here like, the fuck? What happened in 4 days? It's like, what happens in 4 days, you've got to travel all the way over here, is the Salvation's Edge raid will actually appear. The Salvation's Edge raid will be available. And I'm saying, like, oh, fuck. And in between the events of, like, Tuesday when the DLC dropped and Friday when the raid dropped, and allegedly that's when people were just like, we got to kill this guy as soon as possible before contest mode's over, and they just give it to us. It gave you exotic quests. It gave you shit to do. You had the impasse. You had the fucking public event stuff that was going on, and then it just kind of came down to congratulations. Now that you've done overthrow and strikes and exotic missions, then that's when Salvation's Edge would appear. And once you defeated Salvation's Edge, that's when you got to go do Excision, and Excision ended the campaign. Activision officially cut things off for the DLC. And I'm kind of over here like, I'm not necessarily saying I'm worried that's going to happen here because this is the beginning of a brand new campaign. But I'm kind of worried that that's going to happen. I'm kind of worried that me taking my time in a live service game that gave me 4 days to play through the entirety of the campaign is going to bite me in the ass. And I really don't want that to happen. But at the same time, it's Destiny. This game has been kicking me and chewing me out for the past 10 goddamn years. Which is why I'm officially fucking retiring. Come the end of this... come the end of last DLC and all of the content from last year, I really just sat there and said, fuck it. I'm done. I'll tune in for a story mode and leave. That's it. Take my money and spend it wisely, because you ain't getting more than the bare fucking minimum, jackasses. Okay. But enough of that. That is all for this time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. I'll see you, Legend Players, in the next video. Bye-bye!